big win in Mali. Now we are on course. We have our destiny in our own hands. The last time we played Central African Republic was a very difficult game. It took a very late goal for us to get the win over them. What were the lessons in Mali, and what will be the approach of the game to the game tomorrow?
Yeah, one thing's for sure. I think it's going to be very, very difficult for everyone who thinks that we can just play them like that. I don't think it will happen. If it's happening, I take it, sure, but it's very, very difficult to beat them. We analyze them well. They're doing well, especially in their offensive transitions. Always dangerous. They played 1-1 against Mali, so we know what we have to expect. Despite the win, we can't relax now. We have to continue. Big congratulations to the team for this fighting spirit, coming back after 0-1 halftime, late goal, and then be mentally strong and have the right team spirit to turn this result around. I think the boys run a lot. They did a lot of good work, especially defensive, even though we allowed a bit too many chances, but if you watch the game closely, you see how even our offensive players were working against the ball in the heat of 42 degrees. And sometimes then also we are missing an offensive action, but the way up from the front to the midfield, how Kudus and his Norma, how they work defensively, how they run, it was for me it was massive. And in this atmosphere in the stadium, to survive and to at the end with the players coming in, giving us freshness, giving us strength, and creating at the end chances was really, really good to see. And I think these are the kind of games what makes a team grow together. And we still have to learn from mistakes we did at that game. We have a young squad, as everybody knows, so I think it was a very, very good experience to get on to the next challenges.
Right. Questions? Right. Okay. Michael, you take the first one. Please take the microphone. Your name, media house, and then straight to the point, please.
Michael Asaribodu, Sumpa TV. Coach, happy birthday.
Thank you. You missed it, eh?
No, there's a special party.
Yeah, okay. So thank you very much.
If my memory serves me right, this will be the second game we are playing in Kumasi as Black Stars head coach. The first one was against Nigeria, and the reception was, wow, it was impressive. How much of a response would you expect from the fans? You spoke about atmosphere in the game against Mali. What is the atmosphere you're expecting from the fans who will come here tomorrow to help you get a win against C.A.R?
Yeah, I was really overwhelmed the last time we came here. To be honest, I didn't expect that because, it's not, you can't take it for granted, especially after a bad AFCON, that people are still supporting you. And this is what makes me love Kumasi, no matter what. And in football, whoever played, I think in general, in every situation, when maybe you're down, this is where you need the support mostly. And so I'll never forget this, what Kumasi did for us, and they cheered us up, and I think we had a decent game. We had, I think, 60% ball possession. We dominated them. We were just missing a goal, but it was really, really good to see, and I love coming to Kumasi and play here. And now this is surely what I expect. Also, the support to the last whistle is made, and I'm very, very happy to be here and playing here, because I know this will give an extra kick for the players, even in hard times, or even when things will be hard, they will still support us, and it's a good feeling. It's good, mentally good for the players to come here and know that they have the back of the Kumasi fans.
Which corner? So last year we C.A.R football, a big winner. We have Mali. Are there any injury concerns heading into the second game?
We had some few injuries. Like I said, it was a tough match. But seems like everybody will train fully today, and I'm sure that everybody will be ready for tomorrow's game.
Coach, Daniel Granting, Joy Sports. The squad you've assembled for this team, we saw the impact of the substitutions in that game against Mali. How important is it to have a squad of different options that you can call upon players to change games as and when you need to?
It's very important. For me, it's very important. And I know some might won't understand sometimes if, let's say, one player is called and the other not. I mean, there's so many different reasons. Sometimes the player is sick, injured. Sometimes he can't come. Sometimes doesn't feel strong enough to come. And some players we talk to are still deciding whether to play for Ghana or for another country. So it's different reasons. And but for me, it's very, very important to have different options. So sometimes you need a striker like Jordan who can hold the ball, or somebody who goes 1-against-1 like Kudus. Sometimes you have a more defensive structure for the game. It depends on who we are playing. And so for me, it's very, very decisive to see the options to score goals and also the best option how to defend. And based on that, plus the training, plus their games they played in their various teams, decides at the end who will play and which. But it has to fit with the opponent we have, and this is very, very important for me. And I was happy that the players which came in, Mohammed was there straight. Jordan scored the winning goal, had a good assist where Thomas almost scored. Otto was pressing well, really, really sharp, winning the game-winning ball for us to have an assist for Thomas. Elisha was there on point, stopped some important attacks against us, and was just really, really happy to have this bench. And in all, I'm happy with the squad and the way the guys presented themselves, very, very disciplined. We had a lot of fun. Surely also when you win, you have a lot of fun, but also before. And the way the guys engage with each other, I really, really like it. And I think there's a lot to come for the future. And like I said, Mali was a very, very good experience with a happy end. And even if we would have played 1-1, I would be very, very positive about the squad.
Emmanuel, Empire FM, Takrady. Coach, I want to know if there are any comments, if you have any comments on the pitch, and also if there are any comments from the players with regards to the pitch.
I really have to say Mali had a wonderful pitch. But I know it's difficult like to judge on the pitches. We wish the pitches would be better, even when we train in Accra. And these are things I think in general which we need to work on all together. And I hope that it will get better. But this is the way it is, and this is how we take it. And when I was playing, the pitches were even worse. So things are getting better gradually, and I think we will all have to push and work to make things better. But it's not a topic for us, to be honest. We are just focusing on the game. It's the same condition for our opponent, so for me, it doesn't matter. And I trained and played on worse pitches even. So.
Coach, my name is Addo from Joy Sports. You've overseen 3 games since you took over in a substantive capacity. If you look back on those 3 performances, the 2 friendlies and Thursday's game, how far is this team from what you want it to be?
I mean, the good thing is, like, I don't think I will ever be satisfied, to be honest. And it's difficult to compare the 2 games where we had the freedom to experiment. We had a lot of new players there. We had a lot of players, young players, not even younger players than now we have at this camp. So it's very, very different. Surely I want to win, and the team wants to win every game, but it's different if you have friendlies where you can prepare yourself for the official games. And I will always try to use, I know the Ghanaians, they always want to win. I also always want to win, but In friendly games, it's totally different. I have to try some things and I have to get answers to the questions I have about the player. And for this, I have to try new players. I have to give them chances. I have to see in which positions they are capable to play and how they combine in various formation. And so for me, surely we want to win every game, but you can't compare the friendlies with the official games, please.
Right. Coach, good evening. My name is Seleso from FM. Coach, myself and you agree that many Ghanaians are very, eager and wanted to go to US. They feel that qualifying us to US is more like a visa to us. Do this put pressure on you and the team? I mean, when going up, what do the players tell you when you hear these messages?
This is part of football. And to be honest, when I was playing, there was much more pressure, much more, because there you have to play, and you have to distribute on the pitch. And this is way tougher than being a coach. Yeah, I can just talk like you guys. You can talk. We can say something, and if I want to make it easy, if it doesn't work, then I would tell, the players didn't do what I said. So it's very easy for me. We all want to go. Some have been to the World Cup already. For some, it will be the first time. For some, it could be the last time. So it's always a big thing. It's the national team is the biggest thing to qualify. What I can say from my point of view, I had the experience, and to be honest, the pressure in the two games with Nigeria was higher, much higher, because also sometimes I think people forget from where we are coming. Before the World Cup, we came from being out in the first round of the African Cup now too, and it's not so easy to build a team on that, and to have everybody switching to my style of play, and to everybody be attentive and to be positive and to believe after such a tournament, to believe in yourself, to believe in your teammates and in the coach and structure. It's very difficult. So again, big props for the players for adapting so fast. We had 1 week of training, and I think they really did well, and that's why they got rewarded with this win.
Yeah, it looks like
Okay, Coach.
there's a good interest in that American person, so there's a follow-up.
So a follow-up. There is, I'm not sure the question answered, or the answer, you understood the question.
Okay, maybe again. Yeah.
People view this World Cup as perhaps the most important event in Ghana's history, because there are people with interest.
Okay, now I understand.
Yes,
Yeah.
people see an opportunity in the United States. If the team qualifies, people are looking for job opportunities. People want to go there and study, and it is all hanging on the Black Stars qualification. Does your team understand that?
Sure. Every player wants to go to the World Cup, no matter where it is. I don't know, maybe Ghanaians should know that there's a lot of job opportunities in Qatar as well. But surely we desperately want to go there. Everybody wants to go there. Not only us, also Somali, also the other teams, and also Central African Republic. They all want to go there. People would nearly die to go there, and our players as well. And I could see it in the last game, and I can feel it in the training, where players are fighting for their spots, and where I have to even stop them and calm them down sometimes. So I can really feel that how the players are eager to win, and how the players want to give their all to qualify for this World Cup.
Right. So 2 more questions for Coach, and then we have to go to more. We don't have time. So
Yeah, Coach, good
and
evening.
then Writer will take the last bite.
I'm Raphael from Opemso FM. Coach, whilst you were away after the World Cup, we played against Central African Republic at the same venue in respect to the AFCON qualifiers. In fact, they stretched us. Have you been able to watch the game? And if you've watched the game, I want to know the approach, because when you were outdoored, you told us that you play the type of football Ghanaian want. So in the game against Central African Republic, that gave us a tough time in the AFCON qualifiers. What is your approach?
I can't be too specific because surely I don't want our opponent to know what we do. I know what their strength is, and their strength is offensive transition, and we have to stop that. Once we stop that, we have the quality to score a goal. I will bring, for me, the formation which is the freshest for the most likely positions, how we can outscore them, and I hope things will work. But they have proven when they played against Mali that they can play a draw or even win against every team. So that will be tough. And surely we prepared ourselves and watched a lot of matches they played, not only the match which they played against us. And we had a lot of analysis, and I hope that we took. No, not I hope. I think I'm very sure that we picked the right scenes out, and where we have to improve, and then also the right solution. We trained it on the pitch. The right solution how we can play them out, and if things will work out, we will win this game.
Okay, coach.
Last
My name is Salim Jara, working for Focus FM. Considering the recent results of the Blasters, it appears that the team performs well when you least expected of them. We saw our performance against Portugal, same during the AFCON against Egypt, and then recently, just last week, we went to Mali. No one saw it coming. We had the 3 months more results. This time around, we are coming up against a team that is considered as a minimum in our part of the world here. How important is this game to you and then your players?
Yeah, it's very, very important, and like I said from the beginning, we have to take it serious. It's going to be tough, and very good question. From what you've observed, like in the past, I think we had also problems when we are the favorites in the match, and now it was for us to use these just 3 days to work on solution, how we can outplay them, which position we can take, how we can position ourselves to bring out the biggest strength, especially of our offensive players. And I'm confident that it will work. Action speaks louder than words. So we have to see tomorrow. I hope that we can create a lot of chances, and then when we do this, then we will score also.
Right, Mo, congratulations on that massive win in Mali. It's a very big game tomorrow, and if there is a player who represents the heartbeat of this country currently, it's you. And when your questions about the team making it to the USA, Canada, and Mexico, you were smiling. I'm sure you understand why the people would want us to qualify as players. Is there pressure on you, and how do you deal with that?
Thank you for the question. I mean, obviously, from our point of view, we have personal goals and then things we want to achieve. So, intrinsic, we have pressure every time from the expectation from ourselves. So, and also we are representing the whole team and the whole of Ghana. So definitely there's pressure from every angle. But our motivation and our aim to qualify for the World Cup is the ultimate. So that's the motivation that gets us going in every pressure we find ourselves.
Alright, my name is Mohammed from Happy FM. Kudus, congrats on your first season in the English Premier League. That was a very impressive season you had there. But there's this general perception that our top players in Europe, when they come down to Africa, we don't see the same levels of performance. And you would also admit that your first game against Mali after the season was a very difficult one. What usually mitigates against our top players coming back home and playing at the same level? Is it the weather? Is it fatigue? Is it the quality of pitches we have? Is it just the structure of the teams? Or is it just the African football terrain that's difficult? What mitigates against players like you, players like Partey, players like Naki, that we don't see that same levels of performance when they play for ourselves national team? Thank you.
Thanks for the question. First of all, personally, I can only speak for myself. In every game, whether Ghana, Europe, everywhere, my motivation and my approach is the same, which is to help the team win. And yes, with being one of the names they look out for in most of the games, everyone is quite important in the squad, whether on the bench or whatsoever. Like you saw against Mali, it's the guys from the bench that came to win the game. So everyone deserves the same respect and then motivation just as us. So we are all a team, it's the point that matters, whether I score anyone or however I perform, the most important thing is that the team wins and then we keep improving as players. So personally, I try to do my best in every place I find myself. We started playing from here in Ghana, so there's no excuses in it's difficult here, the weather and all of that. There's things that come into play, but the opponent face the same as well, so there's no excuse for that. But in every game, I just try to do my best for the country and the team to get the 3 points.
Two more questions from also you, and then Benghazi, then Writer takes the last one. We're out of here.
Okay. My name is Joseph Addo with Ghana Web. Kudus, in the game against Mali, your teammates were able to pull and come back to get the victory. At the AFCON, this is something that we really struggle to do, getting a late winner and all that. Has this created a sense of belief for the Black Stars once again that we are capable of winning all the matches left in the World Cup qualifiers?
The belief has always been there, even though it hasn't been showing for the past game in the last part of the games. But like I said, we all want to go to the World Cup, and that is the ultimate goal. So whichever route or however we do to go there, that's what we are trying to do. Our coach has his philosophy and ways of playing, but certain games we have to win the games in a tough way. The most important thing is the 3 points, because every game matters here. So that's the ultimate goal.
All right, I'm Asari Obeng, OSIKANI TV. Yeah, Kudus, you've had some good performances for the Black Stars team. At that times too, you might not get it as you want. It's part of the game. But do you think that being switched from various positions, as you are good at playing right wing, left wing, sometimes playing the AM role, do you think that it plays a role in you performing well for the Black Stars team or otherwise?
I'm a player with the versatility to play in different positions, so definitely I see it as a positive way for the coach. So I can, whichever position I find myself in, I will do my best for the team, but my best position is the attacking midfield, and which is the position the coach is using me here. So there's no excuse not to perform. I'll do my best in every game.
Okay. So, Kumasi FM. So, Opani Kasa Nsuasa. So, this is the last. Kudus, we're very, very proud of you as a nation. Kudus! Tomorrow we'll hear that in the stands. Coach, today is your 49th birthday, and on behalf of the Kumasi media and on behalf of the media in Ghana, we say happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Coachy, happy birthday. So as he said, today when the players, you met the players, hopefully the best birthday gift will be massive victory tomorrow at the stadium, and I know that all of us will play a part in ensuring that victory. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Right, gentlemen, thank you so much, Coach. Thank you, Mo, and thank you, of course, the Communications Director at the Ghana Football Association, Henry Asante. Please, training starts at 5.